Hey guys, welcome to part B. Okay, so I'm starting to move my army in, and I take it right in nice and close to the enemy town. The thing to be wary about with the Aztecs is they're extremely fast, so be careful with your artillery, especially your artillery, because if artillery get into combat, they die. So you'll notice here what I do is I get group 1 of my redcoats on the left and I get group 2 on the right, and it's really handy to keep them defended and just generally keep them safe, because at 5 population each and the amount they cost, you want to get the maximum out of your artillery. Also be mindful of legendary arrow knights. They've got an exceptional range, and I think I lose a couple of cannons actually, which is humiliating, but nevertheless casualties are expected. Look at that, that's a massive range. And it's unavoidable. When you're fighting the Aztecs, some things are unavoidable. Like all of their buildings, every single one of their buildings can attack you, except for some of their crappy economy ones. But all their barracks, which are actually legendary war huts, and then they've got their Temple of Warriors or whatever it is, and they've got lines of them, and you'll see when I go into my attack. Now you notice out of their buildings, they've almost got a continuous stream of troops. And you'll see a little bit later on how many guys actually get, and it's just insane. So I'll notice I click on 1 in a second. There you are. And I had group 1, ready to go. I move group 1 in, stand ground, shoot them and move in. And the first thing you want to do is take out their military buildings, because they've got a pretty good range attack and it's got a really long range. So standing on the edge of their base is not a smart thing to do. Now, unfortunately, I do lose about 39 guys, 39 killed, but that was from 5 cannons, so 5 times 4, 25, so we can think about 14 redcoats died, plus 5 cannons. But I think when you see the troops killed on my part, that more than makes up for it. So I'll notice I'm starting to go in to attack their buildings now. Get your artillery straight on. Artillery is useful at taking out buildings, especially I wouldn't actually take mortars. Now people talk to me about mortars saying, oh, mortars are great against buildings. It's like, well, they are good against buildings, but Imperial field guns aren't as good, but at the same time they can provide you with very good support against other troops, because mortars can't actually target non-building or ships, but when they do target buildings or ships, they die. The ships just sink and the buildings just explode. So now as I get my redcoats nice and close here and start nailing down these buildings, and they do get natives. The Aztecs actually using native allies. Now I don't usually use native allies. You may have noticed I never get them, simply because I think they're a bit of a waste of time for a short game at least. If you're going to go in the long run, they're useful at raiding enemy economies, or taking out artillery, especially if you've got the Comanche, and they're quick. They're really, really quick. Useful at doing raids. Also good supporting troops. Okay, notice now here I move in, start taking out the economy. And those legendary arrow knights, drop them as quick as you can, because they're fast. Fast shooters and unavoidable. And so uses another excellent use of my hotkey there. Get him in. And I would recommend hotkeys. And there we go. He surrenders. Okay. Well, that was a pretty interesting game, I think. You'll see the player summary at view post game. Okay, this final score 705 to 326. Obviously, I spent a bit more gold than he did. Military, there we are. He killed 46. Timeline is very good. Completely owned, and a 251 I killed of his, so I think that more than makes up for it. Now you see the treasures plus 500 experience, and that really does count. It does help. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be on the lookout for more. Thank you.